Wow, 37 cents just as I'm about to record this video. So I press record, documenting this 37 cents. I've been posting like every penny ADA goes up. I'm going to do this probably until $1. Hit the subscribe, hit the like if you're out there watching the Cardano charts. If you're just enjoying the all-around crypto pump, I try to diversify my content, but lately it's been Cardano because Cardano making some very nice moves. Check it out on the daily. I want to break down the charts. This is going to be a straight to the point video, maybe a little bit shorter. But the reason I'm really doing the video right now at an odd hour is because of this 1% dominance. 1% dominance. ADA back at 1% dominance. Want to just point something out? It is down a lot, right? And let's actually go to the weekly chart to look at this. We looked at this most recently. ADA dominance in bull market highs, 4% plus. This is something that we're anticipating in the next bull market. Remember, this is kind of where we got this figure of maybe $400 billion market cap as being a very conservative, realistic area for ADA's next all-time high. If crypto as a whole could hit $10 trillion market cap in the next bull market high, 4% dominance for ADA in its first DeFi bull market, mind you. It could go higher than 4%, but DeFi bull market, 4% dominance in play. But right now, the road to that, the path to that, it's stepping stones, right? So 1% is a big deal, and we're going to continue tracking this. What's really interesting about it is if you look at pre-halving back here, May 2020 area, prior to that halving, ADA kind of started exiting and shifting around the dominant story. And you can see it breaking the 20-week and just below the 50-week. And we're in this similar thing happening right now as we do this video. I don't have the red box here. I probably should have that there. But if we copy and paste it real quick, you can just get a sense of the similarities. So check it out. So almost, not exact, but almost halfway through this red box in terms of cycles, ADA breaking that 20-week, approaching the 50-week, we could anticipate maybe some downside. But notice this ADA dominance fall after the move to the upside, that was COVID. We're in this world right now so far where we don't have that in play right now. So it's going to be interesting to watch ADA dominance. I want to talk about the charts real quick, and we're going to actually look at ADA BTC because that is a big part of the story, Bitcoin dominance. But I want to look at the charts because ADA did just break 37 cents. You see it here on the daily. I think it was yesterday's video or something. I was discussing, could ADA just keep going to the target of 45 cents or so? It could. I said, I don't think that's going to happen. We did discuss in yesterday's video that there was room for upside on the RSI in terms of ADA, right? And it is very overbought right now. If you zoom out on the daily chart, check out how overbought it is. I'm going to get a horizontal line, put it right where ADA is on the RSI, overvalued on this daily chart. And when this happens, and take note of this, when cryptos get overbought like this, they usually retrace pretty aggressively. So just please keep that in mind as ADA is approaching this territory. But zoomed out, it's only been a few other times ADA has been this overbought. August 2021. This is basically like the bull market high area for ADA. The last time it was this overbought, that is when it was. The last bull market high. Before that was in the middle of the bull market. And then prior to that was the other bull market high. ADA is extremely overbought. I want to just put caution out there and maybe just echo my own caution. And it's not really caution, it's more of anticipation. When this happens in crypto, we often see big retracements, right? So I don't know when this is going to come, but we talked about it yesterday. These moving averages down here, a really nice area for retracement for ADA, whether it's quick and we're just falling pretty hard to this 200-day around 30 cents. We have the 20-day around 29. So 29, 30 cents, a support area for ADA. Or maybe it's just more of a consolidation sideways, trickling down, letting the moving averages pull into ADA. That's probably the better scenario. But either way, I'm looking for some type of consolidation. Now, if we look at, once again, back here, and this was a very similar move that ADA had pre-2020 halving, this move that we're in right now, very similar to this move back then, starting in January of 2020. Remember, it also got overbought and fell quickly, but this is the one thing that is exciting to track right now, and also why I'm doing the video, is we don't have this huge move to the downside that you see on the RSI, on the price chart. That's COVID. We don't have that right now. So it's going to be very interesting to go to the current daily chart and see how this plays out for ADA right now. So ADA right now at 37 cents. We have the target 45 cents to the upside, just to give you an idea. we're looking at still another, it's a pretty big move. 20 cents, 20% or so to the upside. I truly, and I could be wrong, I truly just don't think ADA is going to keep putting these daily candles in. If ADA, I really wanted to do a live stream right now. I don't know if you remember the bull market, just doing live Bitcoin live streams, Cardano live streams, crypto live streams, that vibe, we're getting there. I wanted to do it now, but I'm not going to start that just yet. We're getting there though. If ADA tonight keeps going, breaking 40 cents, I'm probably just going to do a live stream because that's crazy if ADA actually continues this run right now before seeing some resistance on this daily chart. Notice the swing high back here, ADA, and this was the upper trend line of this falling wedge ADA broke out of. Notice this area is kind of in play right now as resistance, 36, 37 cents. Also a consolidation area that ADA had back here in June. Kind of a topping out area back here also in January. So I think right now ADA is approaching just this level of potential resistance that we should look out for now. We talked about in last night's video, there's still room for upside, right? What would that look like? We're seeing it happen right now. Now, consolidation, just to give you an idea once again, 200-day moving average down there around 30 cents. I would keep an eye on it. And then we also have the swing low before ADA took off to the swing high currently. And we have the Fibonacci, this fail-safe higher low support, which is very much in play. It is, just to give you an idea, 21% to 27% to the downside. Don't let that freak you out. This is what crypto does. If crypto as a whole just starts falling for any reason, these are the areas that ADA may fall to. For me, as I track the shift to bull market from bear market, even if we get a retracement to these key areas to the downside, there's the 20-week moving average at 28 cents. Even if we get a move down to that area, I'm grateful that we're getting this move to the upside. We're starting to get this separation to the upside, so there is room for consolidation, right? Imagine this move was never happening, and then we're sideways still, and then there's going to be a crash. Well, we're going to put in a new low, and that would be a very similar scenario to what happened at this point in the last cycle. ADA's doing something different this time. We're seeing a power move to the upside earlier, sooner than last cycle, and ADA is just looking very good. And we're not talking, this time last cycle, ADA was not even 0.5% dominance. Right now, as I do this video, ADA is sitting at 1% dominance, and ADA BTC, this is what we're looking at. We've been tracking this lower trend line. Was it in play for ADA to revisit this low that ADA kind of had in the background in historical charts in the past? Yes. But just notice it's been in an uptrend. And the biggest thing here is Bitcoin dominance on the macro, and this is a zoomed out weekly. This is the biggest thing for all altcoins, not just Cardano. Bitcoin dominance has been in a downtrend cycle after cycle. Notice pre-2016 halving, 95%. Notice pre-2020 halving, 70% or so. Now we're pre-2024 halving, around the same time, and we're around 50%, 52% right now. It's dwindling, it's falling. And because of that, when we look at something like an altcoin BTC chart, in this case, ADA BTC, well, we should anticipate that there's going to be continued macro strength for altcoins against the Bitcoin dominance narrative, the Bitcoin dominance story. And this is what we're watching for ADA. ADA truly fell against Bitcoin in a bear market. This is what altcoins do. But we're at this pivot point now, very similar area, the red rectangle last cycle. We're in that red rectangle now. It's when ADA BTC bottomed out. There's a very strong case. It's bottoming out now. There's no guarantees. We don't know what the future holds. We really just don't in terms of these charts. But it's in play. But at the same time, for me, I'm just anticipating the bottoming out story happening right now. And so far, it's nice to see ADA breaking above the 20-week moving average on the ADA BTC pair, very similar to USD back here. It was also breaking above. So it's right on schedule, everybody, but even more powerfully than last cycle because we are higher than last cycle in terms of ADA BTC, in terms of ADA dominance. You can just see ADA dominance once again, higher than it was last cycle. And obviously, of course, in terms of ADA price 37 cents. This time last cycle, it was around 4 cents. So you can just see the progression on Cardano, just extremely strong, higher highs, higher lows on the macro, DeFi. I can't stop saying it. The ecosystem that is here with Cardano for the first time going into the next bull. And we're not even there yet. the ecosystem that will exist in this time period, the next bull market, this next speculative bull market, it's huge, everybody. And that's why we did this video the other day discussing the potential for a 4% dominance, $400 billion market cap, $11 ADA. It's just the way that I see the charts. It's just the possibilities that I see. We see other possibilities as well, right? We're just analyzing and anticipating because that's all that I can do here. And I'm just sharing that journey with you all. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit the subscribe, hit the like. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.